everyone, this is Sid here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of drawing my OCs from my actual real life story. So, if you've not already watched part 1, that's not necessarily required for watching this one. I bet you'll still understand, but there might be a few characters that are mentioned in this one who you don't understand who they are. So if you want to see who those people are, then you can watch the first one where we have Destiny, Crow, Ash, and Leona. And if you've already watched that, or if you just don't really care, then please stay tuned, and without further ado, let's get started. First of all, we're going to be drawing the first character, who is Lynx. And Lynx is actually, she's really one of my favorite characters. I said the other one that Crow is like my absolute favorite character because he 100% is, but Lynx is definitely one of my favorite female characters. And I know you're gonna say, well, Sid, she's a cliche, because she is the strong female character archetype, which, yes, can go very, very wrong in many different situations. But I do believe that the way I wrote Lynx was pretty good. Maybe it needs to be better. It can 100% be edited to achieve its full potential. But Lynx is not like your other strong female characters, and don't take that in a pick-me-like way. Lynx she's very strong, yes, but she got there through lots of years of practice. You see, Lynx's father is actually the captain of the Royal Guard, and so Lynx wanted to become a guard as well, from a very young age. So she started training as soon as she could really pick up a sword, and she's been fighting ever since. She's been building up this strength, and she's always been challenging everyone else around her. Lynx grew up in a society where females couldn't really be knights, so Lynx has always been dismissed even though her skills have been good as, if not better than, some of the other male knights in her same category. So she's very fed up with all of that. By the time that the war rolls around and they have to have every single soldier ready for battle, Lynx just feels really glad that her time to shine has finally come and she will finally get to prove herself out on the battlefield. In addition to this, Lynx is also very, very smart. Lynx is who I like to call my strategy character, because she's sort of like Athena. Athena is the Greek goddess of war, but she's also the Greek goddess of wisdom. So if you want to win the war in a way that involves both good battle skills and good strategy skills, as opposed to just absolute bloodbath warfare, which would probably be like Ares, then you would choose Athena to be on your side. Lynx is sort of like Athena. She's very good at battle, but she's also very good at strategizing. So she's very good with like planning stuff. She's very good with like being stern and strict and serious. She won't let any person get away without punishment. When her soldiers are slacking off, she'll be like, hey, snap out of it, we're training right now. And yeah, she's very, very determined and devoted, and also just very loyal. I really do love her very much. The next character that I'm going to be drawing is Briar. And Briar is really like a foil to Lynx, because their personalities are absolutely 100% different. It's like we have sunshine and rainbows, and then we have storms and rain. Storms and rain would be Lynx, and sunshine and rainbows would be Briar. So they are two best friends. They're like literally inseparable, but they're both completely different in terms of personality and in terms of physical appearance too. You see, Briar is all these beautiful pink colors, and Lynx is all these like dark monochromatic gray colors. But Briar is really just that little preppy girl. She's always really bubbly and happy and excited about absolutely everything. She is one of Destiny's handmaidens, so she lives in the castle. She works doing all the like grunt work and chores and stuff, so like cleaning the beds and like washing the dishes and all that stuff. Lynx also is, because she can't be a knight, but Lynx absolutely hates it. Briar is actually into it though. She loves being a lady of the household, as she likes to say. And one of her favorite things to do is to go out into the garden and water the flowers and stuff like that. So she likes to put flowers in her hair and decorate everything with flowers. When she gets a horse, she braids the horse's mane with flowers. It's very, very cute. And then when she meets Leona, she also braids Leona's hair with flowers. And since Lynx and Destiny both have to go out onto battle, Destiny often leaves Leona with Briar, so Briar and Leona quickly create a good connection. And in fact, Destiny almost feels scared that Leona likes Briar more than she likes herself. But Briar reassures her that Leona idolizes Destiny and looks to her as an inspiration. But Briar is just... she's that one little girl. She's that little cheerleader who will be standing by you whenever you need it, whether you are trying to face your own fears or literally facing the enemy in the last battle of the war, the final stand for all mankind. She will always be there for you, and I love that for her. The next one that I'm going to be drawing is Jasper. And Jasper, he's the least developed of these characters, I think, because he just is in the story the least. Probably because Jasper's character himself, he's just very quiet and shy. He barely says anything. He's more of like an animal person. His job at the castle is to take care of all the animals, because most of the royal people living in the castle have a pet horse, and most of the knights also have a pet horse. So Jasper just goes around inside the stables and feeds the horses, gives the horses water, brushes them, makes sure that their coats are all nice and shiny, and that they're all clean. And he has a horse. He has a very deep bond with her. Her name is Ginger. Cute little ginger horse. But he's the one who taught Destiny like how to ride horses and how to like befriend a horse. And part of the reason why Destiny has such a great bond with her horse, because Jasper is just really good with horses and really all animals in general. He's that type of guy who like, he never really says anything, but it's because he's taking in so much. He's always listening to like literally everything around him, whether it's the people around him or the animals or the earth. He always knows what everyone else is feeling. He can really like read the room very well, take in what everyone's vibes are, and he always just knows. He's very like emotional, sentimental, empathetic, that sort of thing. But he's a very quiet babe. He never talks very much, so that's part of the reason why he is kind of underdeveloped. So when I do go back and edit my book, then I will definitely make sure to feature him more prominently. And just as a quick note so that y'all know, this is not like an actual book that I published, though I do hope to publish it soon. It's just a work in progress, so don't go searching for it online anywhere, because it has not been posted yet. And the last one I'm drawing is Carnelian, and I know I should not like Carnelian, because Carnelian is like an anti-hero, a rival, an arch nemesis, in fact. Carnelian is like up against so many of my protagonists, but I just love him so much at the same time. Like, he is the best. But Carnelian is... I have him as like the son of this high priest, so he's this very like rich, prestigious guy, and the thing about him is he is a sin of pride. He thinks that he is better than everyone else. He is super snobby, super selfish, super like, well, I'm the best, you should listen to my ideas because I know what to do. And he won't listen to anyone else. He's very, very stubborn. He's just that type of guy. So I know that I should hate him because he's so overconfident and just, oh, yuck, disgusting. But I just love him, probably because he reminds me so much of me. I'm kind of like that, to be honest. Not really, but at least sort of. I feel like everyone is to an extent. We all have our own fatal flaws, but he's just so relatable, and the fact that he's so imperfect is just, I love it so much. But Carnelian is In the first draft of my story, he's actually supposed to be with Destiny in a sort of like arranged marriage, but I'm not exactly sure if a love triangle really needs to happen, so I might cut that out in the next draft that I write. But he ends up being with Lynx, and one of the reasons why I decided to make him so good looking, at least I hope you think that he's good looking, because I really tried. I tried to make a ginger good looking because he is just such a bad personality that he needs to have at least one redeeming factor about him so that he can be paired with Lynx. Because Lynx is like the best and she deserves like everything, and then this guy that she's paired up with, he is so bad. And I mean, I paired them up because they're both very like serious and like no nonsense, all business, matter of fact. So like they go very well in that regard, but Lynx is just like so good and then Carnelian is just like so bad. It's hilarious. Maybe it's a good thing because, you know, Lynx can teach Carnelian to be better, but at the same time it's just, Carnelian is irredeemable at this point. But yeah. The main thing with Carnelian is that he absolutely hates Crow. Like, he is out to get him, set on destroying this guy. He's like, you are from the other side of the battle, you are going to betray us, I do not trust you and nor should anyone else. We are going to exile you. And Crow is like, what? So Carnelian is just like, he is not having it with Crow. Maybe because Crow's posing an obstacle between him and Destiny, but I mean, I don't know. Carnelian is just such an amazing character and I love him for that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that y'all enjoyed it because I will be posting many more videos about my OCs in the future. I have tons of OCs. I haven't actually counted, but I'm pretty sure I have at least 75 or so in this story of mine, maybe even 100, but I'm going to try to draw all of them, or at least all of them that are at least somewhat important to the story. So if you'd like to see me draw those OCs, then please stick around and stay tuned. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button, and that would be really good because you would get notified whenever I post new videos and all of that. And it would also help me because it would boost my YouTube channel into the algorithm, which is always good because more people get to see my videos. I am indeed an artist and I love to share my art with the world, so that's always an amazing thing. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that y'all all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Always remember that I love you, and goodbye! Blah.